today I'm stuck in my tent because it's raining outside. It's been off and on all morning. It kind of woke me up pretty early this morning because it was kind of loud on the tent. So the point of this video is I'm pretty far down a dirt road today, and that dirt road is now going to be mud. So it is going to be absolute hell getting out of this campsite when it does dry up a little bit. So there's a little bit of a catch here. What I don't realize as I was filming this video is that the mud road was not actually all that muddy. I built it up quite a bit because I was expecting the worst. I don't want to be deceiving in this video, and after I was done filming it and I finished laughing at myself for the absurdity of it, I realized there was still some value to what I had recorded and the anxiety I was going through about having to get through this mud road and thinking that I was in for just the worst day ever and I was going to really have to struggle and fight through this. And I'll kind of get a little more into the moral of the story at the end of the video, but I didn't want to be deceiving and let you guys think that this was going to be some horrendous struggle for survival through, 2-foot deep mud. It was relatively smooth getting out of there. It was not as bad as I thought. For some reason, when I came in the previous night, as I was looking for a campsite, the roads were wet and the dirt and mud was pretty slick. I was actually having more issues getting into the campsite than I had getting out, which was totally surprising considering how much rain I had gotten that morning. So again, this video is not about an escape from a mud road, but rather just the absurdity of worrying about things and stressing about things instead of just going with the flow and letting things unfold and finding that quite often things are not as bad as we think they're going to be. Okay, back to me from the past. It seems like it's slowing down a little bit. I'm going to give it a little bit more time. I still have some battery life left on my computer so I can get a little bit more work done in here. Might be a good day to take a nap. Should be pretty interesting. I'm pretty deep in the forest right now. Not looking forward to getting out of here because even coming in yesterday it was misting a little bit and the road was just so slick. I really don't have the right tires for this stuff. They're great for dirt and gravel. They're not so awesome in the mud. These Shinko 705s. They're decent. They'll hold their own. But they're not great. So yeah, I'm gonna hang out in my tent for a little bit longer and then we're gonna try to make it out of here. Well, it finally stopped raining and it seems like the sun is coming out because it's getting pretty warm in the tent. I'm gonna crawl out of here, see how bad the road is, start kind of maybe thinking about packing stuff up. I might give it a little time to dry off, make a little coffee and a little breakfast, and brave this road pretty soon. Well, it definitely cleared up quite a bit from this morning. It's just about lunchtime and I haven't even had breakfast yet because I didn't really feel like getting out of the tent. Which was kind of nice, to be honest with you. I've been going pretty hard lately and just kind of like racing around trying to fit everything in and staying up late trying to get my work done and just been kind of non-stop and go for the last couple weeks. So it was kind of nice to get like a forced break to just chill out and kind of lounge around a little bit, so certainly not complaining. And I'm a little bit, I wouldn't say ahead of schedule, but I have some time to kind of play around, so it's not like a big deal. But I am starving and I need some coffee. So I found this awesome town in Washington called Winthrop. Totally stumbled upon it. It's just east of the North Cascades National Park. I had no idea it was there. I wouldn't have known to look for it. And it was just the coolest little town. I actually ended up camping just outside of the town so that I would have time the next morning to come and check things out and explore a little bit. They're big on coffee in Washington. So I was able to pick up some freshly roasted, fresh ground coffee from Blue Star Coffee Roasters. It smells delicious. I wish you guys could smell this. I haven't tasted it yet, although when I was here, and I didn't actually get it from Blue Star, I got it from one of their distributors. When I was at the coffee shop, I did try some of their drip coffee and it was delicious. So I'm pretty excited to try this. Oh, that smells so good. Well, I took a little too long tearing down camp. The rain clouds have caught up to me. I guess there's another storm blowing in. So it's starting to drizzle again. The road doesn't look too bad, but I think that's going to end up being deceiving because I know I get into the trees in a little bit and it was muddy yesterday. So after all the rain we got this morning, I know it's going to be muddy now. I kind of wish I had just had more supplies with me tonight so I could have just spent another night here. I just really wasn't prepared to spend 2 nights at this campsite. I have supplies I need to get and I don't have enough water, so I kind of have to get out of here. But I'm going to try to outrun this. It's blowing in behind me, so I should be able to get in front of it. So hopefully at least it doesn't get any worse. I think I'm just going to skip putting the rain gear on and fingers crossed, hope for the best. Well, here we go. Really don't feel like picking this bike up today. Well, it's not as bad as I thought, but I am swimming around a lot. Ooh. Well, that was a bit anticlimactic. That was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I think it was worse going in yesterday. I know that didn't look as bad as it felt, and it didn't feel that bad to begin with. Hopefully this road, hopefully it takes me over there, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be rain too. I think it's going to be a cold, wet day. A lot of coffee breaks today. I am genuinely surprised and relieved. I thought that was going to be much worse. All that anxiety and worry for nothing. sometimes things are just okay and there isn't any drama. Anyways, that was my exciting build up to nothing. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for coming along for the ride. If you got something out of this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell if you haven't already. That way you don't miss anything whenever I post something new, like anticlimactic anxiety over driving through mud. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video, and ride safe.